Traders, welcome back. Tuesday, the 8th of August is today, and we are going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So let's start with yesterday. We had two trades which were highly correlated. We had EURCAD and GBP, and both were textbook trades pretty much, guys. All right, so let's take a look at them. So first one is this, Euro-Canadian-Dollar. And as you can see, guys, this was in a downtrend, but then when it shot back up, breaking this last high, it then became an uptrend. And we had this bullish daily candle that broke these highs, guys. All right, so yeah, we like that. And we was above the moving average 20. Yeah, and we broke, like I say, we broke these last highs, which is an area of resistance. Okay, so lots of reasons to like this trade. And the idea was to potentially come back up to one of these higher time frame targets. So that was the idea. Remember, guys, the day chart always gives me my direction, and that's what I'm using it for. It tells me I can buy Euro-Canadian-Dollar. Then we drop down to the lower time frames, and this is where I enter, guys. All right. So again, pretty textbook entry. Yeah, we had two gray zones because of this last high, which was the daily high. We had this gray zone, and then potentially this gray zone if it retraced further, but it didn't. Yeah, it reacted in our first gray zone. So this candle here for me was the bullish candle. Okay, that was the one to enter, and I didn't take this trade because I was already in pound Canadian dollar. Okay. And I mentioned this on my VIP Discord, yeah? So they're highly correlated. Trade the one that gives you the best setup. So pound Canadian dollar gave me the best setup. But this is still a good setup. Enter here, put your stop below here, and look to take price, first of all, back to here, take some money and let some profit run. All right, so yeah, that's the trade for Euro-Canadian-Dollar. There was this candle as well, but just not bullish enough for me. Yeah, just because of this top wick. Yeah, the body is not as large as this body, and this candle totally dwarfs the previous candle. Okay, so it's important that you understand how to read these candles. Maybe we should do a video on that, but this one was the one that told me buyers were in control. All right, so maybe you got in on this pair. Maybe you got in on that candle. Let us know how you traded it. But like I say, guys, I traded pound Canadian dollar. Let's get rid of that. Let's go to the day chart. And again, it was a similar scenario. We're looking for buys. So price was coming down. We wasn't sure if we were still in an uptrend at this point. Then price has come up, created a new lower high, come back down. These lows have never been broken. A bit of chop, and then bang, we get this bullish candle that breaks all of this choppy price action. And we've got a bit of room back up to this, last high here, and therefore this piece of resistance. Okay, and that's pretty much what happened with pound Canadian dollar. So that was the idea, guys. If we drop down to the H1, this is I've taken profit already, but I'm still trailing 20%. And you can just see, guys, this gray zone through here is a very nice gray zone to enter on. We also had this gray zone, but it just didn't retrace to there. So again, what are we waiting for? It's very simple, guys. Once price comes into one of my gray zones, obviously you need to learn the skill of plotting support and resistance to find these gray zones. Once it retraces into this gray zone, I'm just looking for a candle that tells me buyers are in control. So you had a couple of attempts, really. I got in on this candle, okay, but you could have, this candle is just as good. All right, so I actually entered here, put my stop below here. Once I got to 1:1 around here, I closed 80% of my trade. So no matter what happens now, guys, I am nicely in profit on this trade. So this stop loss here is now for 20%, or hedge whatever you use. All right. And all I'm going to do, guys, is follow price action. So you can see now there's this level formed here. There's this level here. So I'm just going to take this 20% that's remaining and I'm going to put my stop loss. And this time it will be a stop loss, not a hedge. Yeah, if it takes that out, I'm fine. I've still made profit on that 20% as well, but I've given it the chance to carry on. All right, guys. So yeah, textbook trade, guys, both of them textbook. Retrace into value, into a support zone, bullish reaction, enter the trade. It's as simple as that, guys. All right. Again, I hope you took one of these trades. So yeah, those were the trades from yesterday, guys. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert every time we do a vid. And also, if I could ask everyone to smash the like button right now as well. It helps support the vid. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Right, guys, so trades for Tuesday, the 8th of August. Yeah, before we get started, let me just tell you a few things. So first of all, don't forget we've got a free Discord channel. If you haven't joined it yet, join it. We've got traders in there. They're sharing ideas, knowledge. We've just activated a voice chat room. We've got psychology. We've got indicators. We've got loads of cool things, guys. So come join the free Discord. The link is in the video description. We also have VIP Discord. Okay, you do have to pay for this service, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. So if you're stuck or you need help, you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. I also give you two other traders share their ideas with you as well. I give you exclusive content every week, guys, and you also get access to a performance coach if you need one. All right, so lots of cool things in the VIP Discord. If you're interested, the link is in the video description. Next, guys, we also have a mentorship program. If you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and I'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. Again, the email is in the video description. Also, guys, we've got Simply Forex YouTube membership. So if you watch my analysis vids every day, you enjoy the live streams, then come and show your support. You can become a member for as little as under $2 a month, and there's loads of cool perks. So come join us. Also, don't forget the live stream, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for that, guys, and I'll see you for that as well. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, let's look at trades for today then. So I'm actually going to look at some yen pairs. These are not trade ideas, and I'm going to explain why. So yesterday, basically, we saw a lot of yen weakness. Yeah, we saw a real reversal on yen pairs. Yeah, if you think of these candles, yen strength, yen strength, yen strength, and then yesterday, yen weakness, and this yen weakness has continued. Okay, so this is what we're seeing. And normally, yeah, if I see this setup, you know, we're in an uptrend. It's come down. We've got a nice bullish candle, just closed above the moving average 20. I would look to buy this pair. And if I really had to trade this pair, you know, I would buy it. And I think there's some room to the upside. But why am I not? Well, let's look at the weekly chart. So daily, clearly in an uptrend. But then the weekly, guys, is also in an uptrend. But look at that candle. Look at that weekly candle. I just don't want to buy into that. Yeah, I just don't, guys. I know it's in an uptrend, you know, daily's in an uptrend, you know, price will probably come up higher, but at some point it might find sellers in here because of that weekly candle. If we look at other yen pairs, let's find another one, New Zealand yen. Okay, again, look at that weekly candle. Yeah, that is a weekly selling candle. I don't want to buy into that. But if we go to the day chart, similar scenario, you know, we are, bang, as soon as we break these highs, we're in an uptrend. Come back, nice bullish candle, you know, could we take price up? Okay, so I'm seeing this conflict, guys, between weekly and daily. Again, let's look at another one. Let's look at US dollar yen, because I know a lot of us are looking at this week. So, you know, on the day chart, you know, buy it. Yeah, we've got this bullish candle. This has reacted quite quickly already, guys, and we're already back at these highs. So there's no value for me taking this pair anyway. You know, I've just woke up and it's already at these last highs. So there's no value there for me. But, you know, if I was trading the Asian Open and I saw this, you would be thinking buy, buy, buy. Yeah, but again, let's look at the weekly chart. Yeah, I do not want to, you know, buy into this wick. Like I wouldn't want to sell into this wick. I wouldn't want to sell into that. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to buy into this wick. All right, guys. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that on the yen. Although we are seeing yen weakness, it's those weekly candles that are putting me off these yen pairs. Remember, guys, I'm looking for A1 setups. I don't want anything to contradict my idea. And these weekly charts do. But I do have some trade ideas. That's the good news. And the first one is this. We are going to look at Euro Swiss franc. Okay. If we start with the day chart, guys, you know, we're still in a downtrend. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to see this is in a downtrend. I am slightly worried about this, guys. Yeah, but we are seeing lower highs. Yeah, we're below the moving average 20, but we are seeing a higher low. So there is that to consider. But, yeah, I think we still have room for a trade. So, you know, a bearish reaction again at these highs here. Yeah. And at this moving average 20, I think we can take price potentially back down to one of these blue lines. Yeah, my higher time frame targets. If we drop down to the H1 now, you can see price has been breaking down. Yeah, ever since we broke this level through here. Yeah, because H1, you know, uptrend, 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 bang. Yeah, broken the uptrend. And look at this, guys. I always talk about this, but it wasn't making higher highs. If you're in an uptrend like we were, yeah, and it's not making higher highs, red flag time. Yeah, this is telling you buyers are at least running out of steam, or it will be a trend change. And then sure enough, on the H1, it was a trend change. So all we're looking to do, guys, is potentially get a retrace into this grey zone. Perhaps the moving average 20 catches up as well. We get a bearish reaction. We can take price lower. This is my first target, guys. All right. Or alternatively, let me zoom out a bit so you can see this. Alternatively, guys, it could come back up and test these highs. Yeah, these highs through here. Again, we get a bearish reaction. We start selling. All right. I prefer this level, but let's see what happens, guys. If I don't get a bearish candle here, I won't enter here. Yeah, I let the candles tell me when I can enter. So yeah, I think we have room down to here. If it starts breaking this level, then I think we can take it all the way back down to those daily lows here. All right, but Euro Swiss franc, I like this for a short, even if we haven't got a lot of room to move into. But if it retraced to here, 611, yeah, we got about 20 pips, which is more than enough to make some nice profit for that day. So Euro Swiss franc, that is the first trade idea. My second trade idea, and deja vu, I hear you cry, is Euro Canadian dollar. Okay, so not much has changed here. Let me just show you quickly. Pound Canadian dollar is not a trade idea anymore because I now have no room. Yeah, so pound Canadian dollar, this daily chart, there's no room here. So therefore, there's no value here. All right. Whereas Euro Canadian dollar, still lots of room to move into, still lots of value. And we're not far from the moving average 20. So euro Canadian dollar, guys, let me just talk you through it again. Not much has changed. So it was in a downtrend, and then bang, as soon as we break these highs, we're in an uptrend. And this bullish candle is the catalyst for buys. Will it want to retrace more? We don't know, but we are looking for buys. I am always not suspicious, that's the wrong word, but I'm always keeping a keen eye on the moving average 20. So this is why I've adjusted this grey zone in here to take account for this moving average 20 on the day chart. So if we drop down to the H4, yeah, okay, let's drop down to the H4. So like I say, I've adjusted this grey zone here to take into account that moving average 20 on the day chart. But if price, I mean, looking at these H4 candles, it's telling me price might want to come lower. So it might want to come lower and test these lows here. It might even want to come a bit lower and test the moving average 20. So this area in here, we could see a bullish reaction here. Okay, bullish reaction. We then get into this trade. Yeah, start buying it. Okay, and remember, we've got lots of room to move into with this pair. Okay, so that may well happen. All right, that's the first idea. If we, and also, guys, worth mentioning here, price could retrace back down to this level. All right, but again, prefer this setup. But it could retrace down to this level. We get a bullish candle. We start buying. Also, guys, on the H1, let's say, it doesn't give us a bullish setup in here. Yeah, what might happen? It might just shoot off, guys. We're in an uptrend, and what we can trade is this, guys. If it breaks these last H1 highs in here, we get a retest. We can start buying from here as well, guys. All right. So a few scenarios in which we can buy euro Canadian dollar. All right. And I plan this ahead, guys. I know exactly how I'm going to enter this pair before it's even happened. Yeah, I plan it. Yeah, there's no surprises. There's no gray area. There's not like, oh, what shall I do? This has happened. Shall I do this? Shall I do that? No gray zone. Well, apart from my gray zones, but you know what I mean. I know exactly what I'm going to do. All right. And that helps with every bit of my trading, my risk management, my psychology, it just helps with all of it. So guys, yeah, they're the two trade ideas for today then. And also worth pointing out, if you look at my trade ideas, yeah, euro Canadian, sorry guys, not easy to draw with a mouse pen. So I'm looking for euro Canadian dollar buy, yeah, and I'm looking for euro Swiss franc short. So there is a bit of conflict there. I agree with you. Okay, because in the first idea, euro Canadian long, I'm looking at euro strength. All right, but in the second trade, this is euro weakness. But all I'm saying here, guys, is Swiss franc. This is for Vikram. Swiss franc is the strongest pair. Then it's the euro. Yeah, and then it's the Canadian dollar. And if that's the case, yeah, we will see today if these trades play out. If that's the case, then this makes sense. It's okay. These trades are okay. All right. So they're my trade ideas for today, guys. Let's take a look at the news. So news for Tuesday, the 8th of August. It's quite a light news day, guys, which I like. Yeah, we are free to trade. So nothing major overnight, guys. If we carry on down, the first really important piece of news for us is this. At 7 o'clock, London GMT, we've got German CPI data. So, again, CPI, it's all about inflation. You know this by now, so this could be a really big piece of data that moves the euro, guys. So must be aware of this coming out then. If we carry on down, guys, the only other 3-star rating we can see is the short-term energy outlook. So this is going to affect any of the energy products, but also the US dollar and potentially the Canadian dollar as well. So this is 5 o'clock London GMT. Keep an eye on that, but not It's a 3-star rating, guys, but not massive news, to be quite honest. So, yeah, quite a light news day, guys. If you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share with your trader friends. Don't forget to join me for the live stream later today. We're going to do a quiz today. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, join us later for that, guys. And I will see you then. See you later.